Alright, so today we're going to be doing something a little bit different than normal. Today we're going to be cleaning out a car I just bought. I have not gone through the car at all yet. I bought it from my neighbors across the street, and all I did was just look at the outside. I opened the door for a quick second just to get a quick idea, because it was a good deal. So here is the 1986 Cutlass Supreme that I bought from my neighbors across the street. I haven't looked at it very much because it was behind their barn, kind of buried behind a few things that they had to move, and I just went over there, glanced at it, and I was like, yeah, if you guys are cool with it, I'll take it. Just whenever you get a chance, get it unburied. They ended up actually throwing a battery in it and driving it over here, so I know it at least runs and drives. They told me that there's a couple small issues with it, and it had just been sitting for many years. I don't know the exact number, but we're going to do a little bit of automotive archaeology here. We're going to do some investigating on this Cutlass. Now, for those of you who are familiar with this channel, you know I don't need any other cars. I've got 4 in the garage, 1 behind me. We've got a couple over there. The Jeep's actually not mine, but I am holding on to it for a little bit. So it was stupid of me to buy the car, but it was just a good price, and it worked out that way. So I figured, at the end of the day, I'm a Cutlass guy, so I'll either keep this and throw the 383 stroker from the Monte Carlo in this and then sell the Monte Carlo as a roller, or I'll just sell this and keep building the Monte Carlo. I haven't decided yet. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of Monte Carlo fans that are going to be like, no, you can't sell that car. What are you doing? Now, for those of you who are here just for the cleaning part of the video, hold on. We'll get to it. The whole point of the Monte Carlo is just a family cruiser kind of hot rod, and that thing needs a decent amount of work to get it there. It still needs a lot of interior pieces. The windows are the only thing left to wire up that don't currently work. Just a bunch of stuff like that. You know, I don't have any hood hinges or anything like that. Just stuff like that, because it used to be a race car, and I'm converting it to, you know, street car. And it needs a little bit of rust repair. The quarters are pretty bad. The doors aren't the best. But as far as Monte Carlos go, you know, it's really not too terrible, especially up here in Michigan. Like you can see a little bit down there, and behind the tire, it's kind of the same thing on the other side. The fender lip, actually this one's pretty good. The other side needs some work. So, like I said, haven't decided what I'm gonna do there, but the first step here is let's just start digging into the Cutlass and see what we find. Because I know it's been sitting behind a garage, kind of in a field for, they had it running a few times, but for the most part it's sat. I can't say that it's sat the entire time, because they have done burnouts here last year, but they'll take it out for a day, park it for a few more months, kind of like that. So for the most part, it's been sitting. The vinyl top, I've seen them worse. Not great though. You can see that it has been sitting for a while in the sun. So I'm curious how the inside's gonna be. So like I said, I have actually opened the door and gotten the smell that's in here, which kind of was one of the things that made me want to try this video. But all I did was just do a quick glance here, looked up at the headliner to see if it was hanging down. It's not, thankfully. And then I looked at the engine a little bit. Let's see if we can make out the sticker. Oh, there's, I think it's May. Any bee's nests? Oh yeah, there's a couple. You might not be able to see them on camera, but there's a couple little wasp nests in there. So now let's get to the part that everybody is waiting for. Let's go inside it. Door panel does catch a little bit. Okay, there's quite a smell. If you've ever bought an old car that's been sitting for a while, you know the smell I'm talking about. You can see the evidence of the smell right there, and it's kind of overwhelming. And you can see the seats are in super good shape. Right here's the driver's seat. If any of them was going to be worn out, it'd be this one, and it's really good. Back seat, oh, they got into something. It doesn't look like it's from... Doesn't look like they got into the seats though. That might just be something they brought in. Hard to tell. Right there's the dome light cover. Yeah, the headliner is in, if this thing focuses, the headliner's in really good shape. Really good shape. Here are the original hubcaps to it. If you didn't notice, these are Pontiac wheels. They actually look pretty good on the car, I think. I mean, aside from just some mouse crap and the smell, the interior's really clean. Looks like the only thing that's really been messed with is they pulled the radio out, and it looks like this window switch over here got yoinked. Looks like it only has one small crack right there. Everything else, dash should clean up pretty good. That's all just dusty. I guess now let's take a look in the trunk, because I haven't looked in there either. Hopefully, yeah, this should be the right key. All right, leave your best guess in the comments. Do we find any dead animals in here? Oh, we might. Hey, we got the other grill. Sick. Yeah, it's pretty stinky in here too. Not gonna lie. But aside from that, looks like a lot of it was just insulation and some phone book, spare tire, and a lot of mouse poop. Holy crap, pun intended. Good Lord. I'll be honest, I don't really want to be touching any of this stuff. I don't know where this trim goes, but we do have the grill. They're probably going to need to be replaced because a bunch of the tabs are broken off, but we can at least set it there so it looks like a car. Perfect. Couple zip ties, hold them in place, like you'd never even know anything happened. I don't think we've opened this door yet, have we? Again, the carpet's in good shape. Looks like something's starting right there. Should be able to prevent that from going any further. What do we find in here? Oh, hey, the other window switch. Hey, a window switch. All right, that was pretty uneventful. All right, let me get the vacuum plugged in and we'll just start sucking years of mouse poop out of here. Alright, the inside of the car, aside from like wiping down the dash and everything to get some of the just dust off of it, I'm gonna say is pretty much done. I mean, it can all use a good spraying again just to help get a little bit of that smell out of here, but it is so much better than it was when the car was dropped off. There was like mouse poop tucked up in here. It was tucked down into the seats. I found the skin of some reptile, and this thing's damn near presentable now. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty decent, especially as far as like a Craigslist type deal goes. So I think the next order of business is this trunk. This really shouldn't be too bad. Just got to pretty much take everything except this trim piece, because I don't know what it goes to just yet, and I'm just gonna put it right in the trash, vacuum around the seal there, vacuum up the trunk, and then we're pretty much good to go, I think. Okay, so funny story, Cutlass isn't here anymore. You can see that's where it was sitting. I forgot that I had this video filmed, and I ended up selling the car to my buddy Chris, who had the red truck, Clifford. He ended up selling that, and then he stopped over and just gave me what I paid for the Cutlass, and that's his now. So we will be seeing the car again in the future. He's got a little bit of a plan for it. He's real happy with it. It's a good car. He's already put a few miles on it. The only issue was the wiring for the brake lights was just a little weird. So that's probably gonna do it for this video since the car's not here anymore. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. I'll see you next time.